After last night's nail-biting win, North Dakota could be down to their last 60 minutes of hockey on the season tonight. Just one more win, and UND is back to St. Paul for the Frozen face-off. But down south, the three-seeded Omaha Mavericks, however, could be quite the challenge for a North Dakota program that has never made it out of the NCHC quarterfinal round on the road. And North Dakota is down 1-0 after the first period. Gavin Hain picking up the loose puck. Jake Schmaltz, the last for the tap-in. UND ties us at 1-1 off the power play. But Omaha retakes the lead late in the second under a minute to go on the Maverick power play. UND takes back possession. Dylan James, the freshman, with the shorty goal. Another close range goal, another tied game as we end the second period. Only 5 minutes left in the third period now in this tied game. Griffin Ness buries it home for the first time tonight. UND taking the lead. And oh, no, they're not done quite yet. Tyler Clevin getting the open look here, firing and delivering back-to-back nights, back-to-back goals for the Fargo native. North Dakota in the driver's seat. And goodness, that bus to St. Paul is all warmed up now. The dish backwards to Hain. He nets his own. And there's the exclamation point on one of North Dakota's most dominant third periods this season. North Dakota winning 5-2 in Game 3. And now we have the full bracket all set up for next weekend coming up over in the Frozen Faceoff. The quarterfinal brackets we have all over here. Denver taking care of Miami fairly easily, which is expected as the #1 overall seed. But how about Colorado College winning in a crazy game? They end up taking 2-0, sweeping Western Michigan, so they advance to play Denver in the first semifinal game, at least what we could expect to be the first game. We're actually not quite sure what these two semifinal times will be. One is at 4, one's at 7:30, so we're going to figure that out early tomorrow morning. But down here we have Omaha, of course, losing to North Dakota in that first round, and then finally St. Cloud State ending up beating Minnesota Duluth in a wild 3-game series. The Huskies winning 3-1 earlier today, and then of course North Dakota facing off against St. Cloud State in what could be a pretty wild semifinal game itself. But check this out, 7 seed and a 6 seed both advancing into the Frozen Faceoff. That has never happened in NCHC playoff history. We've never even had a 7 seed make it to this round ever before. 6 seed, well, it's been a few years. Got to go back to 2019 for the last time that happened. So a pretty crazy tournament. Could be a lot of fun, and we'll catch you up with all the extra information on this tournament coming up later this week, and of course tomorrow when we figure out the times when North Dakota is going to be playing. Coming up next, we have NDSU Bison baseball final weekend game against the Texas State Bobcats. And oh, for the 14th time in 15 games, the Bison fall yet again. The Bobcats, earning a 3-game sweep over NDSU, are staying in Lone Star State. They have a back-to-back against the Texas Longhorns in Austin, and then a 3-game series against Houston Christian. All that coming up next week. 11-game losing streak for NDSU. That's the longest for the Bison since the start of the 2011 season. Softball, though, for North Dakota State, having a whole lot better luck in their doubleheader today. They get a couple of wins, a couple of multi-run wins as well over Idaho State and Drake, finishing up the Gopher Indoor Classic at 4-1. NDSU now 3 games above 500 and riding a 3-game winning streak, going on a road trip down south this weekend to Starkville, Mississippi to play Mississippi State and Purdue.